Hello, my name is Sarah Quirion and my film is Manifeste.
On ne pourra jamais régler tous les problèmes du monde, mais on peut toujours améliorer les choses.
It's basically a short animated documentary about the feelings people have towards people who protest in the streets and how these people feel and how what they do is important to them and why it's important to protest. That's the main goal of the film. Basically, I used rotoscoping, which is you take live action footage and then you draw over it. But the hard thing is to choose what you're gonna draw from the actual footage. And when you do that, you can kind of morph it like I did in my film. To make the transition between different footage that I took, I use very organic transition, and that represent a little bit of the mood of what the person was saying in the the animated film. So, I mean, the way I used it is just to make it more organic and more a little bit more dreamy in a way, because there's a lot of watercolor textures too. So I just wanted to be more a thought or a reflection when you think about stuff. It's not really hard edge and concrete. It's easy to get very angry and have a lot of resentment or towards people were against the strike and all that stuff. So there was this big bad energy at the summit of the strike, and I wanted to kind of diffuse that and just make it this is what it is, take it as it is kind of thing. I was almost at every strike. I've maybe been about 200 strikes. I've been at the riot at Palais des Congrès, and I know I met so many people and made me think social justice was the main thing, and I saw so much injustice when I was doing that. I saw people who were protesting were treated by the police, or just how the way of people were thinking. It was just about social justice. That's something that really is close to me, and my parents were always very political in a way, and my dad was always social justice is important, and he was talking about Michel Chartrand, which was a union leader in the 60s, so I don't know, it was just about the social justice, and I don't know, everything needs to be fair, and that's how that got me involved in it. I'm a very left person, as you can see from my film, and that's kind of what equality between people, that's what the thing that brought me into the strike. It was so much adrenaline when we're doing the protests, and when they got the election, kind of killed it instantly, and everybody was kind of so much anger and a lot of bad energy in people. And when I started school, I was not sure if I wanted to do a political film, because I don't know, when you talk about politics in your classroom, some people are just ooh, and it gets very tense in the classroom with that. But I guess at some point I just decided, okay, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna let out everything that's all the bad resentment and bad feelings. I'm just gonna put it all in that film and just make it my therapy, and just deliver the message I wanna deliver in that film, and make it a film so it's easier to tell people what I think. People, I've just okay, it's done, so we're done. Let's not talk about it. I think people need to just just sit and kind of reflect about their behavior anyways, anybody who participated or did not participate, because why did I react that way is something that everybody should ask themselves, and yeah. I wish I could open my own studio and just do bring animation to the mainstream a little bit, because it's always seen as a children media or very indie, and I would like it to be the high hours of television, at 8 o'clock people go and watch that animated TV series about something, not just catering with a niche who likes animation, but everybody's seeing animation as a media for everyone, any age. You can find my main portfolio with all the links to my work at sarahquirion.com. And on my Vimeo page, you can see my demo and my film Manifeste, so you can watch it online too.